What is going on, everybody? KJ Wiggums back with another episode on Westby, Wisconsin. This is Saving Paps Farm. How has everybody been doing? Man, it has been quite some time since I've actually done a video where I am playing, I am talking. There is so much stuff that has changed on the farm over the last year, and I really hope you guys understand, and I really am sorry for everything, for taking that time off. I really have missed making some videos and talking with everybody, but I really needed that time off, and I think that it helped a lot. And then when I came back, the 1.9 update had messed with the 4X maps quite a bit, and thank you to Sasquatch Monkey for helping me out to be able to get it fixed here on Westby. But as you can see, we do have a lot of changes just when it comes to fields alone. We got some corn growing down here where our alfalfa field was last year, so that's a little bit different, but we'll take a look at all of that stuff a little bit later. What we are doing right now is we are heading down to our new alfalfa field, and we're going to get all of that baled up. I've got that turned into hay and windrow already. And we probably got about another day or two until our soybeans are ready to go. But we also got to work on getting our barley in the ground because it is that time of year for that also. So definitely a busy month coming up. I know we had originally talked about doing all of our fields in soybean. However, I am not able to do that and be able to produce the amount of, and keep the alfalfa that I needed. But I also started to run out of dry ear corn, so we had to get that going as well so that we had our dry ear corn ready. And I did not take into consideration how much of that we were actually going to go through when it comes to feeding the dairy cattle and the beef cattle at the same time. So it definitely taken a little bit more. So I did have to plant some of them in, but not a huge deal. So what I think we're going to do is we will jump into a little bit of a time lapse, I think. And we will go ahead and get this whole field baled up and taken care of. So sit back, and I hope you enjoy the time lapse. Alrighty, we are back. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a time lapse. So we are just finishing up this last windrow on the field of alfalfa, and then we are going to jump into our next job. So let me go ahead, let me finish this off, and then I will meet you guys back up at the shop, and we will go ahead. I guess what I'll do is I'll give you guys a little tour of everything that has happened since the last time we were on here is what we'll do. I think that'll be a good good little transition, and then we'll jump into the next job after that. So I will catch you guys back up at the shop. So back here at the farm, I guess with the last video you guys have already seen, you know, we did a lot of detailing and a lot of changing of the farmyard, and did a lot of work with all of that. So I mean, I absolutely love it. We have done some extra stuff. We put in some more trees and things like that. Put in some decorative items just to fill the yard out some. And the other thing that I did was I ended up taking all of our female calves and I put them all over here, so they're all in the same one, and all of our bulls are down here. The reason for that is our bulls are going to get sold before our calves do. Or our females do. I don't plan on doing much with the bulls. They are just going to be a nice increase in cash as we're giving, you know, as our cows are giving birth and everything like that. Here's some other stuff that we did off camera. Just put in a little junk pile back here. Just trash, wood, pipes and stuff, old mattresses, and a couple cars that we threw back here. Just to make it look a little more lived in, I guess. You can see our alfalfa stockpile is going down. We're usually going through 2 to 3 of these a day between feeding all these cows, and I'm going back and forth between silage, dry ear corn, and the alfalfa hay for the beef cattle as well. Our shed down here, we're getting pretty full down here. I'm going to have to start looking at the possibility of putting in another shed that we can start storing things. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. My original plan was down there, but then I ended up putting in the silo, the farm silo down there, so that took away that area. So I'm not 100% sure yet where I'm going to put another shed for equipment. You see down here our silage is getting dealt with. If you guys remember, we had the Anderson bales all through here and the wrapper. Every time I kept logging in, I posted some pictures on my Facebook, and the bales were just flying all over the place. So I switched all them out, and I traded them all in for individual wraps like this. And then we have the, what is it, Gwale? I never know how to say this thing. The Gwale? I think it's Gale. I don't know. We got the individual wrapper here. So that's been a lot nicer and a lot more fun to mess around with. I really wish the Anderson wrapper did work, but unfortunately we just had to move on. I do have plans to extend this road out and about down this way. There is a barn that I want to put in here for our beef cattle at the edge up here, but that is going to have to wait till next year when we have some more money. We are sitting at $122,000. The loan is down to $880, I believe. So we have paid off 100. No, it wouldn't be 100,000. It'd been 20,000, I think, since the last time you guys were here. 20 or 30,000 since the last time you guys have been in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab lunch right now. And then when we come back, I'll show you the last thing that I have that is different on the farm, and we will get ready to get into doing our next job. Oh yeah. If you saw my Facebook, I did end up selling the Ford. We got ourselves a Ram 3500. It's just that Ford was super loud, so I had to get rid of it. We also got rid of the New Holland windrower and went with the H&S windrower here. So, a couple things that changed like that. What else? Is there anything up here that changed before we go take lunch? The sprayer, maybe. I don't think I had the sprayer the last time. We did end up buying that. And the front tanks as well. We've done really well with selling that soybean. I think at the end of the day, we made like $60-some thousand off of it. The truck I did a fair trade for. Same with the windrower. The New Holland one just wasn't working. The sprayer we did pay outright for. But yeah, other than that, everything else should be the same, I believe. But let me go grab lunch, and then I will bring you guys back, and we'll talk about the one other thing that I wanted to explain. Alright, so the next thing that I wanted to show you guys is we are using Brachma's Enhanced Animal mod, and it gives you different cows. These are our beef cattle that come in here. We still have the Holstein up there. I don't remember if these are the Jersey cows or the they're not the Jersey. I can't remember the name of the other ones. I'll put that up right now. And those are the ones that come in this pack. This is the dairy edition. So pretty cool there. Nice little add-on, something a little bit different compared to what we're used to. So I'll go ahead and get this closed up, and then we will go ahead and get started with our next job, and I will catch you at the field. We are up here on our leased fields, and we are getting the barley in this field. Now, I have 2 fields of barley that I am doing this year because we are now also bedding down for the calves and the bull calves, and I want to make sure that we have enough straw come this winter. We did end up going through a lot of the straw last year, and I just want to make sure that we have enough. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I don't know, I think things are coming along pretty well on the farm. It has definitely been a nice pace to where we're going. I think come next year, we are going to be very well off with the money. With everything we're doing for the beef cattle now, it is definitely going to help bring that loan down a lot quicker and help us be able to move on to the next steps of the farm, whatever that may be, because at this point I don't even know what that's going to be. I don't know where Paps Farm goes once we pay everything off and we start establishing a profitable farm. I'd say overall we're profitable right now. We are able to pay the loan off every month. We are able to continue to bring in new equipment. And really, I am just grateful for that. But as far as the channel goes, I really don't know what my next steps are going to be when it comes to videos. So maybe you guys leave a comment down below what you think our next steps could be, what we should look at doing. I'm stuck on this hill. What you guys would like to see. You know, I am still looking at possibly doing live streams. We have some stuff that came up on Wednesdays. My youngest son is now in physical therapy, so they're every Monday and Tuesday, so it's hard to figure out when I'm going to do live streams again, but I do want to get back into those. I'm just not sure what it is I'm going to do channel-wise when we get to that point, if you guys know what I mean. So, but I mean, that's a little ways down the road. We are still going strong here on Westby, here on Paps Farm, and we still have a lot of growing that we could do, but I am interested in seeing what you guys would like to see. I did see, I think I mentioned it a while ago, it came out a few months ago, but Altenstein came back to FS22, and I was looking at possibly doing a mini series on there, kind of like what we did with Leona. I thought that would be kind of interesting, so there's a possibility of going that route as well, but only time will tell. I think what we are going to do is we're going to time-lapse the rest of this field getting done. I don't think we're going to have time to get to that other field today. And I am kind of busy tomorrow. I got to mix up some TMR and everything like that and get all the cattle fed. Get some stuff out to the beef cattle. So I don't think that I will have time for day 2 to be able to get that other field. So that's probably going to be day 3 or 4 that I get to that other field, but I'll probably end up doing that off camera. So I guess what we'll do now is we'll go ahead, I'll finish up this row, and then we will go ahead and line up. That is a rough hill. We'll line up here and we will get the time lapse going. Alright, so that is another job done for today. I gotta get that other field done, but not too shabby. I think we got a lot of stuff done. Got all that hay, that alfalfa hay picked up. I'm gonna have to get that off of there as well here soon. Otherwise, it'll kill the alfalfa underneath of it, and I really don't want that to happen. Got a little bit of muck in here. Got to get that manure out of there as well. I got the silage in there ready for tomorrow morning, so I can go ahead and feed the cows, take care of all of them. I'll service this baler here and probably get it put away because I don't think we'll need it again until next year. The barley, yeah, the barley will be about May that we actually are able to harvest that. So we'll get this all cleaned up, get it all maintained and everything like that, put up for the year. And I'm still gonna have to look around for a place that I can put a shed in. So I don't know if you guys have any ideas where you think I should put a shed, let me know. But I think for now, that is going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I appreciate all of you guys. And I will catch you next time. As always, happy farming.